All right, shalom, shalom. I'd like to say all praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to all you brothers teaching in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. It's Todd the Yop Jim S. Boston coming back once again. All right, and that's you know, say a few things about the MOTB and its fast approach. Okay. Some said that the leaders of Great Millstone had it wrong. Well, lo and behold, the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is being magnified through the elder apostles of Great Millstone and the men up under them, you know, and you're about to witness the coming of this this digital slavery system, all right, being rolled out. Now we know that Biden approved legislation or a bill for chips to be produced at an all-time high here in America, okay, to compete against China, because they're not going to get their way with Taiwan, all right, even though they would like to have it that way. But America is trying to, be as subtle as a serpent can be in these days, man, okay? Where it's going to come a point in time where, you know, he's going to have to shed that light, so to speak, or come out of the darkness into the light and go full steam ahead with his objective, which is to chip every human on the planet, right? And we can see how he's doing it, all right, through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, giving us the eye salve to see it, okay? Because knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thine time, right? And, you got the carbon debt system that he's going to put into play, and this is just, watching various brothers' videos about food shortages and, you know, nature becoming your enemy and so on and so forth because the elites said so. Okay, the natural is unnatural and is defiled so oddly. Okay, and we know that not to be true because the natural order of things that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai has set up to go forth in the earth has always worked, and nothing tainted has uh, ever proceeded from that. Okay, until this devil puts his hands on it. So, let's get this first scripture, and this is Daniel 8:5. Yep, 8:25. Salaki. It said, and through his policies also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. Okay? And we're going to look up some of these definitions real quick. Let's look up this word policy. It says prudent insight, understanding, prudence, good sense, insight, understanding, cunning, and craft.
Strong's H 7922, sechel, sechel, and second entry, sechel, sechel.
Seiko, if that is how you pronounce it, you know. But the cunning and the craft, a bad sense, okay. And these unrighteous decrees and these policies, okay. You could go back to Micah 2, okay, and 1, all right, with this grandiose idea that this devil has to be like our Father who art in heaven, Yahweh, and he ain't gonna be able to pull it off, man. He's not. This is this is the weirdest thing in the world, man. Especially to Israelite that understands the faith and the truth of the scriptures, man. This is bugged out. This is just sheer madness. All right. Just like that movie with if I'm saying it right, I think it's called Out of Time with Justin Timberlake. And just like that movie, man, with this carbon debt system. All right. You do anything and it's all going to be based through that carbon debt system. You know, if you watch these algorithm reports with Elder Raquam and Elder Ariala from the Dallas camp, and Elder Raquam from the England camp, okay, GMS Fear the Most High 7, okay, they put it to you, man. They tell you how it's going down, all right, and you know, bills have been passed, so let's say that's going to turn banking digital, and then ultimately it's going to be that Klaus Schwab card for the carbon debt system, where when you make purchases, it's going to take away from your carbon credit. Okay? So they're going to change the whole way of thinking with energy just being pushed from a power line, okay, or petrol in your car to actual movement of a person, carbon footprinting, okay? And they already got people believing in that about the cows. That's why they killed so many cows, man. But that's a part of that cunning craft to push you into what? To his policy or his plan. Okay? It says, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. Let's look up that word peace. It says,
Strong's H 7962, shalva, shalva.
Shalva. Shalva. Va. Okay. And it says, quietness, ease, and prosperity. Okay. So, like I said, being crafty comes along subtlety or ease. All right. And how are they going to do that? Well, we know that hyperinflation is going to take over. Matter of fact, let me see if I can get that video.
Let me know what you think about this.
I'm sick of this stuff. We have to talk about it because the American people think the reason for inflation is government spending more money. Simply not true. Inflation is made in Washington because only Washington can create money. And any other attribution to other groups of inflation is wrong. Consumers don't produce it. Producers don't produce it. The trade unions don't produce it. Foreign sheiks don't produce it. Oil imports don't produce it. What produces it is too much government spending and too much government creation of money and nothing else. Yes, sir.
Okay, so
So there you have it. Okay. Hyperinflation is going to be, well, it's already there. Okay, they're giving billions of dollars away, as I seen in another video, and this is all them printing off fake notes. Okay, let me see if I can find that video.
Resort. Countries decide to fight only when they run out of options, when they're boxed in. Not the case for the United States. The Americans use war as state policy. Do you know why? Because there is big money to be made. The latest example is Ukraine. Joe Biden has unveiled another weapons package for them. Guess how much it's worth? $1 billion. It's the 18th such package to be announced by the US, also the largest since the invasion. Put together, America's military assistance has topped $9.8 billion, almost $10 billion. Now let me put that number in perspective. Bhutan's entire GDP is $2 billion. Tajikistan is $7 billion. Congo, $8.7 billion. America's military assistance alone is worth more than that. In fact, more than 50 countries have a GDP smaller than $10 billion. Imagine that. The Pentagon says this latest package is suited to the evolving battle situation in Ukraine. Listen in.
We are working around the clock to fulfill Ukraine's priority security assistance requests, delivering weapons from the United States stocks when they are available, and facilitating the delivery of weapons by allies and partners when their systems better suit Ukraine's needs.
So there you go. All right. There you go. All right. So them pushing forth all this FRN and stocks and just madness, man. We know where he's trying to go with it. He's trying to, crash the system. And that's going to happen. When that happens, then you're going to have to run to these new banks, so to speak, that's going to say, well, we don't deal in money anymore. We deal in that digital currency. And with this digital currency, you're going to also have this attached to it, which is going to be that carbon debt system. All right. And then on top of that, it's going to bring in the MOTB because it's just going to be simpler that way. And, Americans and the people around, they're going to want their life to go back to the way that it was so swiftly. And that's where, this devil's going to use craft. His craft, okay? His policy to sneak up there and MOTB you. You know what I'm saying? It says, from the top, and through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart. By peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. Yeah. You're going to try to stand up against Yahushua. Okay, ultimately, because that's who's coming back to okay, put the kibosh, as Elder Adama would say, on this whole fiat system that he got rolling out. All right. And the scriptures plainly state that. All right. When you read, let's get this real quick, and I'm gonna close it down. I ain't have much to say, but just laying down how it's gonna play out, man. This is Job 5:12. It says, "He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise." So, right in the midst when he's about to, let's see, is it this one? Yeah, I'm gonna read this and then jump to 18. It says, "He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise." Right? So this plan that they got won't succeed. That's Yahushua. That's what he's gonna do. It says, "He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the fraud is carried headlong. They meet with darkness in the daytime, and grope in the noonday as in the night." All right. Meaning they shouldn't see their plans. Okay. It's gonna be just like nighttime and the daytime. These devils, they're not gonna understand why it's not working. But he saveth the poor from the sword, from their mouth, and from the hand of the mighty. That's what the Lord's coming to do. But like I said, this serpent is being subtle. He's not telling the real reason that he's doing it. He's doing it to put you in indefinite slavery, telling you what you can't get, telling you can't buy this, telling you can't, jump in your car and take a spin around, and, saying that you can't own a car, saying you can't own no land, saying you can't own this, you can't own that. Well, he shouldn't be able to own anything. Okay? This man is talking about taking your whole life in a subtle way. No enjoyment. Just do as I say. When that's the Most High's order. Okay? The Most High, that's your life belongs to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. That's the whole duty of man, to carry out what the Lord has put forth for you to do. And this devil thinking that he's just going to jump in the Most High's seat and tell you what to do. A man here on earth. Like the scriptures say, call no man here on earth father or Abba. Okay? Like you would say it to Yahweh. So this devil is looking for absolute, worship of himself. And it's not going down like that, man. Not to those that's in the right state of mind and the right spirit, okay? Of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Let's get this real quick and go to Job 18. For playing with the Most High, this is how it's going to go down. Let's go. This is Job 18:3. Says, "Wherefore are we counted as beasts, and reputed thou in your sight? He teareth himself in his anger. Shall the earth be forsaken for thee, and shall the rock be removed out of his place?" Right? And it's not going to be removed out of its place. The rock is the rock. Okay? It's never going to be anything different there. All right? And that rock is proceeding to, the most high power's son, okay, and his people. It's always going to stand. It says, yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine. The light shall be dark in his tabernacle, and his candle shall be put out with him. The steps of his strength shall be straightened, and his own counsel shall cast him down. For he is cast into a net by his own feet, and he walketh upon the snare. All right? And most definitely that's what position he's in. Okay? Especially with this plan right here. It's just gonna end his rulership. All right? In more ways than one. First, he's going to be left with no chips on the table. All right? And two, he's going to have the Most High's power sons after him, okay, to shut it all down. All right? It says, the jinn shall take him by the heel, and the robber shall prevail against him. All right? The snare is laid for him in the ground, and a trap for him in the way. Terror shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him to his feet. All right? His strength shall be hunger bitten, and destruction shall be ready at his side. And that's these nations, these weapons, okay? Everything that he thought he set up into play is gonna be his downfall. And then the trick bag, man, you're in the trick bag. It shall devour the strength of his skin, even the firstborn of death shall devour his strength. Yeah? So he has no way out, man. Okay? His confidence shall be rooted out in his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terrors. We know who that is. That's Yahushua. Okay? Yahweh first, and then Yahushua secondly, okay, on the earth. It shall dwell in his tabernacle, because there is none of his. Brimstone shall be scattered upon his habitation. Missiles. His roots shall be dried up beneath, and above shall his branches be cut off. That's pretty much it. You know, so you get the gist of it. He's setting up this MOTB system, and it's just going to be his downfall. Biggest accomplishment ever. That leads to nothingness. Okay? And that's the way that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua has said it, man. But I just wanted to bring that out, man. This is going to be the quickest downfall ever. Let's get it. It's Luke 10 and 18. It says, and he said unto them, I behold Satan as lightning fall from heaven. So that's what you're about to see. Okay? This man falling from heaven, meaning his rulership, swiftly through all his craftiness and his policies. That he thinks that he's going to rule supreme forever. And it's just going to be for his downfall. So with that, I want to say all praises due to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kadash, and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, Shalom, Abba Baba, and Kwam Yasharallah.